You guys, has pot roast season come to an end? Let's make just one more to please the meat gods. This is my third weekend in a row hosting family at the house. And let me tell you, pot roasts are such a good idea because all you have to do is prep everything, throw it in a slow cooker, and let it sit for hours. And it's literally illegal to even open the top when you're slow cooking something, so you legit don't have to do anything at all. And to top it off, the chuck roast was on sale at the store. So not only is this going to feed a ton of people, but it was inexpensive as well. Carrots, onions, mushrooms are the veggies that are going in. And then after I season the chuck roast with salt and pepper, I'm also going to create a mixture of parsley, thyme, onion powder, garlic powder, and oregano. I'll cover the entire roast, and don't forget to flip it over and get all of the sides. And you guys, normally I would sear this before I put it in the slow cooker. I'm not going to do that today simply because I don't feel like washing another fucking dish. I just don't. Will there be more flavor if I sear it? Yes. Do we care tonight? We absolutely do not. I'm actually pretty sure I'm sleeping while I'm recording this voiceover. I cannot keep my eyes open. Okay, if you're not me, you're searing this first, then you're putting it in your crock pot. We're pouring all the veggies on top. This is about 2 cups of beef broth. I make my own broth with like a beef concentrate, which is why that's so dark. I know somebody's gonna ask. A little bit of tomato paste is going in. And then since we didn't sear it, when I sear it, I normally would use flour. We need a thickening agent, so I'm gonna use arrowroot. Little by little, I'm gonna mix the arrowroot with a little bit more beef broth. Doing it slowly just helps prevent clumps. Now, an optional cup of a full-bodied red wine. I'm using a cab. If you don't want to do that, just use another cup of beef broth. If you have any leftover seasonings laying around, just throw it in there. I pulled some fresh thyme and fresh rosemary from the garden. Ideally, you would put this on low for about 8 hours, but I was short on time, so I put it on high for about 4.5 hours. If you don't have meat gloves, get them. It's perfect for shredding. The best mashed potatoes in the entire world are going down as our base. And then depending on your preference, you can put a ton of liquid on the bottom or just load your plate up with meat and veggies. This looks so good. You're welcome. Bon appetit.